Talk about causeless mercy. My dear God sister Vishalini Devi Dasi is feigning sickness so that I can come with Gunarnava and be at this function. I really I feel very fortunate and blessed to be here. There's so much that could be said, but due to our time constraints, I'll tell one incident that I was privileged to witness. I was fortunate to travel with Vishnu Janaswami for a long time. I was able to be on the BBT library parties, North American and Indian, which was amazing, and Prabhupada, he said he really loved that service. But I was in one of the Radha Damodar buses, the one that was newly made, because the old one, I was there when it burnt down in the middle of the desert in New Mexico, which was that was amazing. It's a big story, but I won't tell that now. But Prabhupada would go on his morning walks, and sometimes someone would just say, especially the older or senior devotees or senior disciples would say, "I'm going with Srila Prabhupada, you dress the deities today." So this is Vishnu Janaswami, and he says, "Maharaj, you want me to dress the deities today, but you're the one, you always dress them." But I had some experience in dressing deities, but this was Radha Damodar. So anyway, I did, and our wonderful godbrother, who maybe many of you don't know, Brahmacharya, Das Brahmachari, he was such a great soul, very in the background. Got all of these daffodils, and it looked amazing. And so then everyone comes back, and Srila Prabhupada's coming onto the bus now. What? And we had, my godbrother Brikasanga had cooked in the deity kitchen, which was a tiny kitchen behind the altar, and it was a gigantic mess. I mean, it was just it was not what Prabhupada would be pleased with. But anyway, he's coming in the bus, so suddenly Prabhupada, I look, and there he is, and the altar was about 2/3 or 3/4 of the way back, and I'm standing there, and Prabhupada walks in, and he was so elegant in all of his movements, and all of his whole way of being was there was like an aura around him. Even if you were a pretty gross guy like me and don't see these things, you could see that on Prabhupada. And he came in and he saw the deities, and he goes, super excellent, right? Good. So then he's sitting down, and I had to stand just opposite him. There wasn't any room, and a lot of devotees, this is in Dallas, so a lot of devotees piled in, really just pushing in. And one of the Matajis, she had a little baby, and I didn't know who she was, but as we're there, and Prabhupada is talking about this traveling party and how good it is, and I want you to do more of this. Someone says, "Prabhupada!" And Prabhupada looked up suddenly, and he says, "So, who is this child?" And then they said, "Srila Prabhupada, that's Mohanananda's baby." Now, Mohanananda had just left the movement some time ago, and Prabhupada said, "Mohanananda, that rascal, someone must go out and find him and help him come back." And then Prabhupada started crying. And it was so, these are things that really, as someone said earlier, words do not do justice. You can't encapsulate it in some language. You can't do that, but because it's an energetic expression. But it was amazing, and just sitting there, and then he says, "Bring the child," so that his mother, I don't know what her name was, but pardon? Shasti. Thank you. And so Shasti brings the child forward, and then there was a fruit plate, and Prabhupada says, he held the plate up for the child, and a little, I don't remember if it was a little boy or little girl. There you go. Yes. Thank you. And he picks the strawberry, and Prabhupada kind of goes, "Yeah, of course he's going to pick the strawberry. It's nice and red," something like that. But yes, I guess the essence of this story about Prabhupada is that this movement is a movement of the heart. I've been sort of plowing through Chaitanya Charitamrita lately, and I was thinking, if I just took out every reference to the heart in this, the heart of Rupa Goswami, the heart of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, the heart of Narottam Das Thakur, on and on, everyone's heart, it's heart, heart, heart all the way through. And the idea or the sense of causeless mercy, causeless mercy. Because I live, it's called the Sunshine Coast, but my life and my lifestyle has been such that it's really like the frigid Arctic regions, because it's just been, it's not like this. This is like, so it was a real blessing to get a call from Gunarnav a couple of days ago. Hey, Vishal, you can't come. Maybe you could drive me down there? Yeah, I'll be your chauffeur to get down there. So I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very privileged to see many of you. Some of you, forgive me, I don't remember some of your names because it's been a long time, but we are so blessed to have come into this lineage and to be blessed into the transcendental system of this Gaudiya Vaishnav line coming down from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it on this planet. Nothing even comes near to what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered. It's just so profound and extraordinary. So I count my blessings to have come by the mercy and grace of Srila Prabhupada and all of his wonderful disciples, followers, grand disciples, and on down through the time. It's great. So Srila Prabhupada ki jai!